Hi everyone. Imagine this. It's Sunday night. You tell yourself tomorrow is different. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. I'm going to the gym. I'm finally going to eat healthy. I'm going to stop procrastinating. Then Monday arrives, you hit the snooze button. You skip the workout. And by Wednesday, you're back to your old routine. If you have ever experienced this, trust me, you're not alone. For years, I thought the problem was motivation. I believed I simply needed more discipline. But after reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, I realized something surprising. Motivation isn't the problem, ever. The system is. And that one idea completely changed the way I approach my goals. Today, I want to share the lessons from this book that genuinely changed how I live, train, and build habits. When I picked up Atomic Habits, I expected another motivational book. You know the usual advice, right? Dream bigger, work harder, never give up. Instead, I found something much more practical. James Clear doesn't tell us to transform our lives overnight. He argues that extraordinary results come from tiny improvements made consistently, just getting 1% better every day. At first, that sounds too simple. How can something so small make such a big difference? But that's exactly what makes this book so powerful. Let me share an instance from this book that completely changed my perspective. Imagine an ice cube sitting in a room that's 25 degrees. You increase the temperature to 26, nothing happens. 27 is still nothing. 28, nothing. 29, 30, 31 is still frozen. Finally, the temperature hits 32 and the ice begins to melt. Now, here's an interesting question. Was it only the final degree that mattered? Of course not. Every single degree before it was contributing to the change. The transformation simply wasn't visible. Habits work exact the same way. You might not see progress today or tomorrow or even next month, but every small action is preparing you for the breakthrough that you can't see yet. That idea really stayed with me. I'll give you a reference from my life as well. One of the biggest goals that I had this year was waking up at 5 a.m. consistently to train. Every night I would tell myself, tomorrow I'll wake up early. Sometimes it worked, most days it didn't. I thought the problem was waking up, but it wasn't. The real habit started the night before. Instead of depending on motivation, I created a system. I started sleeping by 10. Before going to bed, I would lay out my gym clothes. My shoes should be waiting beside the bed. My Garmin is all charged up. The water bottle is ready. Everything that I needed was prepared well in advance an evening before. So when my alarm rang at 5, I didn't have to think. I just got up, started doing things. James Clear calls this reducing friction. When you make good habits obvious and easy, you don't need nearly as much willpower. That one simple change made waking up early feel almost automatic. I experienced the same stuff with other activities. For instance, my cycling. Many of the long rides starts at 4. Earlier, I would wake up, then begin searching for everything. Where are my gloves? Did I change my bike lights? Where are my bottles? The tires, are they inflated? By the time I was ready, I already felt mentally exhausted. Now I have a completely different routine. The evening before every ride, my bike is cleaned up, the tire pressure is checked. The nutrition, the hydration, helmet, shoes, gloves, and glasses, everything waits by the door. So at 4 a.m., there's almost nothing to decide. I simply get dressed, pick up my bike, and go. That isn't motivation. That's just a good system design. And honestly, it's one of the biggest lessons I have taken from the book. Another quote from the book that I really like and has stayed with me ever since I read it, which is, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fail to the level of your system. right? Think about it. Everyone wants to be healthy. Everyone wants financial freedom. Everyone wants success. Goals are important because they give us direction, but goals do not determine what we do every day. System does. If your daily habits do not support your goal will remain as plain wishes. That sentence alone made me rethink how I approach almost every area of my life. Now, the author simplifies habits building into four principles. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. Simple, practical, actionable. Instead of trying to force yourself to become disciplined, design your environment so that good habits happens naturally. That's why this book feels like less motivation and more like an instruction manual for improving the life. Now, who do I think this book is for? I honestly believe this book is for everyone. Students, professionals, entrepreneurs, parents, athletes, anyone who's trying to become a little better than they were yesterday. You don't have to read it all in one sitting. Even applying one idea from each chapter can make a real big difference. If I had to rate the book, I would give it 9 out of 10. Not because it's inspirational, there are plenty of such books. This one is different, it's practical, it's backed by psychology, and most importantly, it gives you the tool that you can apply immediately. It completely changed the way I think about improvement. Instead of chasing perfection, I'm focused on becoming just 1% better every day. Still trying. That mindset has helped people make far more progress than setting bigger goals they ever do. And that's my review of Atomic Habits by James Clear. Before you leave, I would like to give you a small challenge. And don't try to change your entire life tomorrow. Instead, just pick one tiny habit today. Read one page. Do just 5 push-ups. Prepare your bike, nutrition, hydration night before if you're a cyclist. It may seem so small to matter, but that's exactly what Atomic Habits teaches you. Small actions, repeated consistently, lead to extraordinary results. Try it for the next 30 days, then come back and tell me in the comments what habit you have built. I would genuinely love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this review, please let me know. Until next time, remember this. You don't need a completely new life tomorrow. You just need one better habit today. Thank you for watching.